But let's start here with some developing news in Switzerland. Investigators there are now sifting through the remains of a deadly New Year's Eve fire at a ski resort bar. At least 40 people were killed there, but officials now say that number is expected to rise. So this was a scene inside the bar when the ceiling caught fire. More than 100 people were also hurt. Officials are set to give an update on their investigation. If we learn anything new, we will, of course, let you know. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio is joining me now from the scene near Kron, Montana in Switzerland. Ramy, what are you learning there about the fire?
Hi, Chanel. Yes, well, right now, the police have pulled back on their cordon around La Constellation, the bar in question here. It's right behind me, covered by this white sheet. You can see also a red tent here, a red kind of awning, which has fire and emergency rescue. And the big thing that we're now learning is that there are photos that have come out, verified by our CBS News Confirm team, showing waitresses holding bottles of champagne with what appear to be candles or sparklers. And above their heads in the ceiling, we are seeing what appears to be the very start of the flames of this whole entire inferno.
Kron, Montana is now mourning the dozens killed, many of them teenagers, including the first named victim, just 16 years old, Emanuele Galappini from Italy. New video shows the moment a man tried and failed to put out the earliest flames in the basement of the bar La Constellation. But the fire swept quickly to the upper level. People raced to get out through narrow exits.
And now, about 36 hours later, at least 24 people are still unaccounted for. One man said he saw how that fire started.
One woman climbed onto another's shoulders with bottles and birthday sparklers, he said. She waved them too high and the ceiling caught fire. Investigators are looking into the cause. Families and parents anxiously wait.
And the mood here is very somber. It's very quiet. One resident of Kron, Montana told me that actually every day it's very upbeat. A lot of cars, and they're happy that tourists and visitors come here. But now Switzerland's president has ordered every single flag across the country to fly at half-staff.
And Ramy, I know you showed us that video early on in your story there, but what more do we know about what the bar was like inside and who would normally visit it?
Sure. Well, this bar, La Constellation, was a favorite of the youth. And in fact, one Swiss doctor said that most of the people who were wounded or who were killed were between the ages of 15 and 25 years old.
Wow.
I spoke to an Italian man, and he told me that he understood that there was actually a party specifically for people, kids, 17 years and under, and that is why we're seeing all of these youth that have been hurt or killed. In addition, we understand that the bar was likely crowded, if not overcrowded, and specifically about the bar. Spoke to one other witness, a Frenchman. He said he actually tried to get into the bar at 1 a.m. That's about half an hour before the fire reportedly started. He couldn't get in. He was told it was overcrowded. But then he told me that a few days ago when he was inside, that he had seen up in the ceiling, he saw this kind of foam, this kind of insulation, and he just took a note of that. And now this is what people are talking about, what potentially might have caught fire because of those sparklers, because of those candles that were on those champagne bottles. An important note, though, investigators have not weighed in at all on the possible cause. They say that this will take a very long time, and that is what they're doing right now behind these white tarps.
And Ramy, we know you're standing by for an update that we're expecting to hear from officials, so we'll check in with you when you have more. Ramy Inocencio, thank you.